What is going on, YouTube? It's Eric JP back with a brand new review video, and as you guys can tell from the title, we're going to be taking a look at another pair of Jordan 1s, and it is the Jordan 1 Fearless here in just a minute. If you guys haven't checked out any of my other videos, please do so. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely hit that notification bell so you know every single time that I do upload a video. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, please do that as well. If you have an Instagram, I post lots of sneaker pictures, lots of sneaker content, pickups, all that good stuff. So definitely give me a follow on there. And definitely follow Sneakersdetroit as well on Instagram. I write basketball performance reviews for them of all basketball sneakers that I play in. So we've been kind of on a weekly basis of releasing a sneaker performance review, or I'm sorry, a basketball sneaker performance review. So this week I'm not releasing any, well, I take that back. The LeBron 17 review did just come out on Sneakersdetroit, but at the same time, I've not got anything written for next week yet. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to pick up next to actually play in. Hopefully I've got a surprise coming in here pretty soon, and we'll be able to test those out. But guys, with all that being said, I will leave all that information in the description box below so you can follow those accounts. My Instagram username is the exact same as my YouTube channel name, so it is easy to find me on there as well. But with all that being said, as I said already, let's go ahead and check out these Jordan 1 Fearless. So I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've already made this video once and it didn't come out properly. So I didn't repackage the shoes or anything. They're already taken out of the box, but I'm just going to do this the best I can because like I said, I already had a whole video made and it didn't upload correctly, so I'm having to redo this. So basically the packaging of the box is really cool. I really thought it was. They did pretty much an opposite Jordan 1 colorway to the box, so it is special packaging for this pair of Jordan 1s. You have a red box instead of a standard black box, and then your branding or lettering is in black instead of red as on the standard Jordan 1 box. So as you can see here, you've got Nike around that box in black, and then obviously the box is red. So taking a look at the color code and sizing, AJ1 Retro High OG Fearless, retail $160, size 11.5, white, black, university blue. So they did go $160 with the retail price on these, and that is obviously standard for Jordan 1s. I was kind of surprised with the special packaging that they didn't do $175 or something like that with this actual pair of shoes, but I was glad that they did stick with the $160. So inside, you're going to find that there's a quote basically that goes with these Fearless 1s, and the standard or the paper that is on top in the box has that quote on it, and the quote is, I want to make sure I read this to you exactly as it is: limits like fears are often just an illusion. So when you open up this paper, you have the standard tissue paper inside, and then obviously the shoes would be in there. So we'll go ahead and move the box out of the way. It also comes with this card in there. You've got fear on this side with a line through it. And then obviously that quote again, limits like fears are often just an illusion, Jumpman, and Michael Jordan's signature on the actual card as well. So here is the shoes. And I was going to show, sorry, wrong one. I want to get this one because this is where the hang tag is. So this is the left shoe. It does come with a wings hang tag, and you can see here that it says fear on this side with a line through just like the card, and then on the back it has that quote again: limits like fears are often just an illusion, and then Michael Jordan's signature on there. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the shoe, the overall materials and stuff like that. So obviously, if you don't already know this, the shoe is basically patent leather all over. You obviously have your color blocking of white, red, and baby blue. Obviously, the baby blue is to commemorate Michael Jordan's playing days in college at North Carolina, and then the red is his NBA days for the Chicago Bulls. So as you can tell, your toe box or toe cap area is in red, and then your heel is in baby blue, black Nike swoosh. Your wings logo is black with gold outlined or gold lettering, as you can tell there. The inside of the shoe, obviously you got that white, blue, and red color blocking again with the black swoosh on the inside of there as well. They do come standard with black laces. There is some extra laces that I will show you here in just a minute. You got a black nylon tongue, white top of the tongue piece here with red Nike Air branding on there. And then the insole is pretty cool on these. You've got fear in there, and then you've got that quote that's basically everywhere on the shoe box and everything. So you do have that on there as well, so you can take a look inside here and see the actual insole. So one thing that I will say, well, I will tell you this, the right shoe is the exact same. There's no real differences from one shoe to the other. You do have a red outsole, standard Jordan 1 traction pattern obviously on here as well. One thing that I will say that I thought maybe they could have done that may have been a cool hint or cool feature, not that, I mean, I like this shoe all the way around how it is, but at the same time, one cool feature I think that they could have done is made one outsole baby blue and one outsole red, you know, just because obviously you've got different colors going on here with the shoe. But at the same time, I think it's really cool how they did it, and I actually really like them. I'm really glad that I was able to pick them up and add them to the collection. I will go over the extra laces that come with it here. So you've got a red pair, a baby blue pair, and then a white pair. And as I said, they come standard with a black pair in them. Obviously not laced yet. But let me know in the comment section below which laces you think I ought to lace them up with. I am a huge North Carolina fan, so I would say at this point, just looking at the shoe, I'm probably going to at least try the baby blue laces in them. I'm really bad, guys, about saying that I'm going to lace a shoe up with this one and then relace it with this one. I usually just lace it up one time and I'll wear it forever. But at the same time, this is one of those shoes that it has so many different options. I really think that, like, if you put black laces in these, I mean, obviously the laces are going to make the shoe look different because you're lacing up with different colors. But I really feel like this is one of those shoes that it's going to be a total different look with each pair of laces. Like the white laces, I almost feel like the white laces would look super clean, but at the same time, you've got so much white going on in the sections where the laces are, just with the black behind it, that it may not, I mean, it's going to pop, but it's almost going to kind of blend in. I feel like the red, at the same time, you know, you've got this color blocking right up here with the black. I mean, obviously a braid colorway always looks really good, and these laces are a little bit darker red. It's almost, I don't want to call it maroon, but they're definitely a little bit darker than I even, when I initially looked. So we'll take it out. I don't know if you kind of, well, honestly, in the camera here, it looks a lot lighter than what they actually look like to me in person. So I think that these would look good on it. Kind of see if this will give you an idea here. So I think that they would look good on it, as I said, but at the same time, I just feel like that they're still going to not pop as much as I really would like. So let's take a look here. The black, I mean, obviously you can see that. It's pretty much going to blend in with the tongue, which is not bad. I think that they would look just fine with the black laces as well. There's really not any of the options that I think would look bad, but I feel like if I can get this bag open, well, I may just have to rip it open, but that's all right. I feel like that the blue laces are going to pop the most because, yes, you've got the baby blue on the heel of the shoe, but at the same time, the other areas, you know, this is just so much different than the red and the white. It's not any hint or hue of the actual color that these are going to make the shoe pop the most. So I would say initially that I'll be lacing these up with the baby blue laces, but let me know in the comment section below, as I said, which way that you think the actual shoe will look best. So one thing that I do want to talk about real quick before we get off here is the Jordan 1 Chicagos are supposed to be releasing in around February next year, is what I'm hearing, you know, basically, or what has been kind of said so far. And it does make sense with All-Star Weekend for the NBA being in Chicago next year in February. So that is definitely a very, I would say, a good time, or a time that the shoe will more than likely release. So my question right now is, do you guys think that the shoe is going to be a retro of the Jordan 1 Chicago, or do you think that they'll make a little, what am I trying to say here, a little different look to it, basically? We just got the Shattered Backboard 3.0s. They were patent leather. Next week, we get the Fearless 1s, patent leather. I'm almost thinking that there's going to be a change up to the Jordan 1 Chicagos that release in February. I have a feeling they're not going to give us the original looking shoe, or retro of the original shoe. I believe that they may even go with a patent leather look. Now, I don't know that. Don't want you guys to go say, RJP said that the Jordan 1 Chicago coming out in February is going to be a patent leather shoe. I've just got this little feeling that they're not going to give us the exact same shoe that I would really love to see us get. And I'm hoping that they do release a regular leather version, retro of the Jordan 1 Chicago, but at the same time, I almost feel like that they may do a little change up to it, as I said, and it may be a patent leather Jordan 1 Chicago High. So we will just have to obviously wait and see and get some more release information and all that good stuff. But I did just want to bring that thought out and maybe get your guys' opinions or thoughts on what you think the actual Jordan 1 Chicago next year's release will be like, or the materials anyway, what they will be on the shoe. But I do want to thank you guys for tuning in today and watching this video. I really do appreciate it. As I always tell you guys, I really do appreciate all your support. Definitely follow all those accounts, as I said, on Instagram, and I will leave all that in the description box below. And we will get some more basketball sneakers in, performance reviews in, and obviously some more sneakers and YouTube videos up just as soon as I can. But thanks again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And we'll be back very, very soon with some more kicks. Peace.